Hi, all on YouTube again. It's Rise Against Religion, and I have two questions off to, or a few questions if you combine the questions that aren't the same question, but two questions off to Christians. My first question I want to ask is, I want to know about ancient civilizations and the gods they believed in. Be it the Spartans, Romans, Greeks, Aztecs, Mayas, Mixtecs, Sumerians, the Indians, or as we call them now, Native Americans, the Celts, the Vikings, the Egyptians, with the exception that they were connected to God, or they weren't connected, but they came into contact with people that were connected with God, say Moses. So before that, and all the ancient Chinese civilizations. Now, are they all going to go to hell? All the people from all the ancient civilizations going to hell because they didn't believe in the Christian God that's around now, and the Christian God that's featured in the Holy Bible? I mean, they had no knowledge of this God. God apparently didn't pick them to know about Him, so they had no knowledge at all about this God, but they had different gods for certain things. But are they all going to hell because they didn't believe in a God, because they had no way of knowing that there was only a single God, but that they thought there was a God for, like, the locust coming and God of War, Ares, or Mars, depending which, if you're going Greek or Roman. But all the Aztecs, all the Mayas, all their gods, are they going to hell? That's the basic question of the first one. Just because they didn't know or have the knowledge of just a single God that you guys believe in from the Holy Bible. And God didn't select them to bear witness to him, I guess you could say, like they selected Moses and tried to get him, or got him to get all the Jews together and got the Ten Commandments. Now, the second question is it possible there are any other gods out there? That maybe the Romans and Greeks and Aztecs and Mayas were correct, the Sumerians were correct, the Native Americans were correct, the Vikings, all the pagan religions, or all the pagan civilizations were correct. And the reason I ask you this is, considering what the first commandment says, is it not possible that these other civilizations, these other ancient civilizations could be correct? If you take the First Amendment, it could leave room to say that there could be other gods out there. Just if you want to get into heaven in the Christian way, you got to believe in them, or believe in Him. Protestant version of the First Commandment is, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Don't worship any other gods before Him. Or some could say that it merely says, don't worship any other gods. But in the translations, it specifically says, no other gods before. Now, considering all the gods that all these other civilizations have, is it possible for them, they were believing in the right thing or not? And lastly, I'd like to give you the Catholic version. I was supposed to go before that, but I totally forgot about it. But Catholic version of the First Commandment: I am the Lord thy God. thou shalt not have strange gods before me. Both versions have before. And I just want to know what you think about it. I mean, if your God did exist, do you think it's fair for him to send all those ancient civilizations to what you guys call hell? To the fire and brimstone and endless pits and darkness? Is it fair to those civilizations, since God didn't let them see his presence and his presence only? I don't think so. But I want your opinion. So give me a reply or video response, and hope to hear from a few of you.
Alright, bye.